What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and we did a lot of changes to the squad. I'm going to be going over some of the things that's going to probably help you guys determine how you want to rock. I'm going to let you guys know right now, you can always subscribe. It's free, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media at GmiasWorld, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. Subscribe to GmiasWorld Gaming and GmiasWorld Sports right here on YouTube. So we're going to jump into this content that I'm going to be showing you guys right now, but I know a lot of you guys want to know about the current situation with the new legends, because obviously new legends drop. I'm not spending the money on these legends. If you guys still did not open your free legend pack, you will have the option of getting one of these legends, Terrell Davis or the Brian Dawkins. I will tell you this right now though, they are very expensive, and the reason that they're expensive is because the way that you power up legends this year is one of the biggest ripoffs I've seen in gaming for a very, very long time. So it's very, very hard to get the legends. Also, with the fact that you don't have sets that you can do to actually get some of the legend pieces, and also you don't have the training variety to get some of the miscellaneous parts as well. So you can get the free cards out of that, like the boom players that go into the set to help complete it, but it's just a really bad look with the way that they've redone everything. So I would suggest waiting to see what happens in the coming week with the AKA players, rather than spend over 1 to 2 million coins on cards that are not going to be really worth their value. All right, you know, Brian Dawkins, what, like he's like 6 foot, 6'1". You got Terrell Davis, he's like 5'10", but they're 97 speed, good stuff like that. But again, I wouldn't recommend it. If you guys have like Denver Bronco theme teams, it may be worth it to have the 98 speed. I believe both of them played for the Denver Broncos, so it'll work out. So I just want you guys to understand, I'm going to give you the insight either way. So you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to always recommend what I think is the better, situation for you guys, because I don't want you to like spend willy-nilly just because. This power-up system is really, really, like, it's flawed. It's really, really flawed. So just to give you some insight into it really quickly, if you do have, a Broncos theme team, he would be a 98 speed, and similar to the other player who is Brian Dawkins, he played for the Eagles, the Broncos as well. You would be able to go ahead and get these players with the +2 up to 98 speed, which would be very, very much ideal. But do you have 1 million coins for each one? Because that's what it's going to run you. I don't think they're worth it, but if you feel that they are, go for it. All right. Now, for the players that I've added, and why did I add them? What are you doing? What's this whole thing that you're doing? Well, we're going back to running the ball a little bit more extensively. All right. And what that means is you got to come out there and just not care about anything. This game is wild. We still have the Quadfather. We're going to go over some of the things with him because of EA Sports nerfing him and also increasing the amount of AP required for him to be disgusting. We're going to have to take a look at that as well. So with Steve Young, I like Steve Young's release. All right. Personally, I think it's really, really good. As long as you have Gunslinger, Pass Lead Elite, and Fearless, I think you're all set. He gets that 99 throw power. I don't use the Sprinter strat card. I may end up getting it because I've been running wide receivers a little bit more, so I may end up running that Sprinter strat card again to add the acceleration to the halfback, the wide receiver, and the quarterback. It's a possibility. Right now, I'm not doing it, but it's a possibility that I will in the future. But I got him back and rage sold Lamar Jackson because it's not really worth it. He's not a card that I use in the way that he's designed to be used with the options and all that stuff. And to be honest with you, he just started sailing passes out of nowhere. So I don't know what he was doing. This guy with Pass Lead Elite and Fearless, Pass Lead Elite, Fearless, and Gunslinger, he's been pretty good at getting that ball thrown with high velocity and getting it to the receiver or the tight end whenever I throw it. So for me, that's pretty much good. All right, moving right along. Okay, since we rage sold Lamar Jackson, we then added George Kittle. All right, now why did I take so long to add George Kittle? His price was very, very extensive. We had to work through. Shout out to Tron. He helped me put this guy together real quick. This card is very, very valuable, and I'm going to explain to you why he's actually valuable and why he's going to probably hold his price for a little bit longer than usual. Number one, he gets tight end apprentice for one, so you don't really need Hot Route Master if you run basic, doubles, tight, stuff like that. Well, not tight, because you would need Slot Apprentice because he would be off the tackle. But I run doubles, so it's perfect for me. Or if I audible the trips or whatever, he's excellent to get that for one, and then he gets 0 short in elite. But that's not why he's actually good. Why he's good is his run block. So he will clear out a lane for anyone that's running behind him. I had Darren Waller previously. I had to replace him, bro, because the run game was lacking because corners and little skinny guys was running right around Darren Waller because his run blocking is so dirty. One of the things that I want to point out, though, just to make sure everybody understands, if you're a Niner theme team, he's way OP at 96 speed. Like, I literally almost became a 9-3 team overnight, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait it out because I don't really think that it's the right move right now. But 94 speed at tight end is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you're going to definitely have a really good time with that. So I know some of you guys may be asking, okay, you said Darren Waller is garbage, right? I'm not saying he's garbage. Darren Waller makes plays. He's very, very suitable. But what happens is 3 speed points higher on Kittle. Okay, let's go down. Run block, 67. That is a major, major problem. And what was happening is I wasn't paying attention to how bad he was until like 3 games ago. I saw a little skinny, I forgot who it was. Like some little skinny corner like Champ Bailey just threw him to the ground and hit my quad father in the backfield. I'm like, all right, this guy right here, he has to go. He has to go right now. And that's why he's gone. So his value is very, very low. The 93 overall cards are selling for very, very cheap. I didn't sell them because I think you may agree with Team Diamonds Part 2 coming out. It's a high possibility he may be one of the cards that go into one of the sets and his value may go up. Because what happens is every card that you just getting away, just throwing away right now and all the, the quick selling for training, those cards are going to be required inside of the Team Diamond set very, very soon. A lot of the cards that you're getting rid of. So all I can do is let you know, I don't think it's smart to actually do it, but whatever you guys want to do, that's fine. I have no issue with it. It's your team, but I'm just making sure that you don't get rid of some of the cards that may actually come back to haunt you. And that's one of the situations. So the only other thing that we may possibly do, hear me out, right? We may end up getting Randall Cunningham. All right? Randall Cunningham may be on the squad. I'm not really sure if I want to go and grab him now, though, because I have a feeling that it's never really smart to do any of that stuff on the weekends. Because of AKA dropping every week, we could easily get a whole nother, new setup of cards that'll be really, really crazy. Right now, it's like kind of bugged out. So I don't know if I'll get the Randall Cunningham, but I've only heard good things. I've only heard good things about him. His buckets are pretty good. Everything is pretty good about it. So if you let me know what you think about him as far as, if you're using him. I know several of my viewers told me like, yo, gee, he's a dog. But, dude, I don't know if I want to spend right now for it. But again, I will tell you, Steve Young has a very, very good release. So it's not like you're really going to miss anything if you're rocking with Steve Young for now. But again, Randall Cunningham, we would be able to complete his set rather cheap because we already have 9 of the 12 that's needed for his set, and I believe that his 93 is not that expensive. Shouldn't be. 89K. So it's worth a shot. I'll try it out probably, but I'm not gonna buy it now because I don't really see. You know what? No, we'll buy it now. We'll go ahead and get it now and see what it's about, because realistically speaking, if it does turn out that he is a card that we're gonna rock for a little bit, it might be worth it, especially for the fact that we're going to spend very, very little getting him, and then we could just go ahead and replace him if he's not good. But let me know your feedback on that, because that's the only other thing that I was looking to do. Other than that, we're all set. Let me know if there's any cards that you have any questions or comments about. We'll get all over that, and we'll go from there. Shout out to everybody watching, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.